Hey Internet, I'm Chaz.
I'm Dan, and this is Wine is Serious Business, episode 83. We heard you guys say you like the blind shows quite a bit, so we're back with another one. Chaz picked out 4 Rieslings from all over the world, so it's a little bit of stump the chumps today. We get to make asses out of ourselves guessing where they're from.
I bagged them up, but I honestly try not to remember what was in what, and I really don't at this point.
Sweet,
so this will be good. But yeah, we're 4 separate regions. Let's try to do this. So.
Sweet. Wine number 1. He's got trouble apparently.
Well, these are all around $10 to $15 Rieslings.
Nice.
So and all of them I think have pretty good distribution, except for one of them. So you should be able to find them in your local supermarket. It's pretty easy.
Sweet. And look away. Yeah. Apparently there's different covered glass, and on past blind shows, Chaz has had trouble.
Oh, I totally
setting himself up and knowing what a couple of them are before we get into it. So we worked a little harder this time to keep it a secret.
Nice. No, you did a good job.
All right.
Smells good.
Yeah, it does. Like little, creek rocks, minerality.
A little bit, yeah, a little minerality. But I mean, the red apple thing is pretty much just right in the forefront, you know.
Softer, not a whole lot of acidity jumping out. There's more of like a round fruit character to it.
Yeah, and totally like a little bit of minerality, stony minerality, and a little bit of stainless steel tank too going on.
Sure, just a tiny bit of lime. I wouldn't describe it really as an acidic nose, but there's just a little bit of citrus going on there.
But appetizing.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice feel on the palate.
Totally. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Clean, pretty balanced.
Yeah. There's a lot of green apples going on initially. The stainless steel does come in a little sharp on the palate or on the finish. The acidity sort of right in line on the finish, but yeah, they're big and round in the mouth.
Yeah, and like the acidity is definitely on the lighter side. Like those of you who don't like a whole lot of acidity on it, this is a good example of it not being like too sickly sweet or too troubling that way. The fruit's pretty good, and the acidity is decent. Not a whole lot of excitement here, but really approachable. Not like
just very very lightly sweet. Just a tad bit of residual sugar on this one.
But easy drinking for sure. Low key. Maybe I'm getting like a little melon maybe in there too.
Absolutely.
A little more watery.
A little bit of green melon.
Yeah.
When you just sort of like take a nice big mouthful and swallow it, the green melon is totally apparent on the mid palate.
Yeah.
87 points. I like it.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Nicely done. At 87 as well. At the price point, go for it. I'm down. What the hell? I'm gonna guess Washington right now, but we'll leave that open for. I might read.
I'm gonna wait till the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till the end to reveal.
Wine number 2. Look away.
Do we say what subregions we had?
Oh, we got a rinse here.
No,
we didn't say.
Okay, so the regions we've got here is 1 German Riesling, 1 Oregon Riesling, 1 Washington Riesling, and 1 Australian Riesling. So what's up?
Rinse.
No.
No, just even on the rinse. I don't know.
You're what? Oh wow.
Yeah, see, there's like a distinct character to that.
That's what?
Kind of got my attention. So, got me leaning towards Oregon just off of that, but
okay.
But who knows?
Another appetizing nose here.
Yeah, totally.
This smells good.
Again, the minerality is definitely lighter here, but really enjoyable apple sense.
Yeah, and a little bit of the green lime component that you were saying, like it's very light. There is like a freshly squeezed one, like right as you're going to stick it in like a Corona or something. You're like, that smells good.
It's got a brightness to it. Yeah, this is really solid nose.
Yeah, and even maybe a little bit of petrol, a tiny bit. No?
I wouldn't say that.
No, okay,
yeah,
all right.
If you're getting
just a tiny hit.
It's like glue on your hands.
You're right. I put new handlebars in my scooter today and got PVC glue, or PVC handlebar glue. So all you motorcyclists out there that ever change your grips, understand this stuff. Once you get it on something, it never comes off, ever. So, my finger stinks.
Totally delivers clean on the palate. Nice round apple flavors, like the full complexity, right? Like the peel, really good, ripe, crisp fruit.
And it starts off really crisp, and then the peel comes in hard.
Acidity sets in really late, boy, but it's full. It's not sharp acidity at all. It's just this really slow build on it. But
This is good Riesling.
yeah, I'm really digging this.
And it's sort of a minerality that reminds me of like white stones or something.
Mm-hmm.
Man, good melon flavors. Got the lime is a stronger component of this wine. And really, really good green apple flavors. Not as full in the mouth as the last one, but sort of more balanced, whereas that one was just like a gigantic hump. Like this is definitely a very, very linear wine from start to finish, but balanced and delicious. 88 points.
We both like the acidity a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna go 88 plus. Even I like
more integrated, I guess would be the word.
I really like how that acidity has a slow build to it at the end. The nose is great. So
I agree with you on this one. I'm leaning towards Oregon's with this one as well. I don't know about one. One could be Washington or Aussie. I don't know yet.
Yeah, and this could
based on
turn out
how
to be Washington
fat in the
too,
mouth
we'll
that
see,
was, you know.
Right.
So, all right, number 3.
Let's hope some of these clear it out. Let's get the rinse in here a little bit.
I know another. Oh, excuse me. I know another problem with our previous blind shows is that we kind of go really long on them.
Yeah. It's easy to
So
do.
we're trying to move this along, get this done quickly. Whoa.
Yeah. Not the
Whoa.
same. Not the same at all there.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
This one's got more floral notes to it.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely.
Like white flowers.
And sweeter, but like leaning towards the side of pineapples and oranges.
Yeah.
Orange melon.
Kind of reminds me of like those grapes that Grant had actually, right?
Ooh,
They just
yeah.
like just sweeter white grapes.
What kind of, they're like Concord or something?
No.
Or no, they were.
I think he thinks they're interlocking, but nobody knows
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Let's stop using this hand.
But yeah, fruity, little floral, fun,
Yeah.
approachable.
Yeah. But leaning away from the apple-based wines of the first two.
A little bit of that sweet grape thing comes through
Oh, yeah.
on the mid
It
palate.
is grapey on the palate.
It's got a round feel to it. Not terribly distinctively Riesling.
No.
To my palate, which is this kind of interesting experience.
This could be a Pinot Gris with a little bit of RS on it. I mean, sort of flavors, right? A little tropical here.
It reminds me a little reminder of that Niagara that we had.
Yeah.
This is better. Like
Grapey.
this isn't nearly as thick, but yeah, just like sweeter grapes. You know, still got a pretty clean feel to it. There's a little bit of acidity there. That's nice.
Yeah. But this is really just kind of it's not very balanced. The acidity is pretty light, and the flavors, while like are very, very delicious, are just like blah.
A little candified,
Yeah.
I think. So 84 points for me, and kind of boring, right? It's kind of.
This is no question get drained to the party, right? But like
Totally, right? I think, and if I opened it myself, I'd drink through it, but I'd be drinking these other two first.
82
for sure.
points, not a buy for me. Even at $10, you
On
can
the
buy
wine
better
for
one.
sure, right? We've already had two.
Yep. 10 to 15.
Okay. Moving right along.
I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna guess Australia based on that would put Washington.
What the hell? Oh.
Is it corked? Well,
No,
can't
it's
be
not
corked.
corked. Alright. Let's do this.
Wow.
This is like skunky on the nose, right? Little musk going on there, a little overripe fruit.
It's like, now this is Australia. That's what this tastes like.
I'm all over that.
Because
Yeah.
what I'm reminded of is our friend David Paris went to Australia recently, and he showed some really cool pictures of like Shiraz grapes straight up rotting on the vine, or not rotting, but
Raisined,
like
yeah.
but raisined. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna pick those for fruit later, for wine later. It's like that's almost what it feels like the smell is on this wine. Like you imagine them putting
fascinating.
raisined Riesling grapes into the tank, and I smell a shit ton of stainless steel tank on this. Like, straight up.
It's super thick.
Someone cleaning the tank, throw all these grapes in there, and it's...
I'm trying to pick up some fruit here. I mean, maybe like a little bit of light
grapes.
Light pear, yeah. The body's nice. There's like kind of a balance of like clarity and roundness to the mouthfeel.
And the way the acidity sort of like, it almost like sparkles on your tongue. It's got kind of a cool mouthfeel here. The way that the flavors play and the acidity plays on the tongue, kind of nice.
That skunky scent totally delivers on the palate though. Yeah, I like the mouthfeel, but I don't like the flavors.
Agreed.
You know, a little bit of that pear
I
there.
really like the way this feels in the palate.
Some
like
of it,
yeah.
like well put together in that sense, I guess. And I know some people really like these weird, funky flavors, right? Like you like your stinky Bordeaux,
and nearly completely dry too at this point.
Stinky Burgundy. Yes.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point as well.
dry.
Yeah, totally dry.
Yeah, I'm going to go Aussie on number 4.
78 points. I will never drink this wine again.
You're right.
It might be suitable
Man,
for somebody, but it is not me.
70, 80 points. I'll give it 80 points.
All right.
I'm feeling, and that's feeling generous. I'm
Yeah.
generous today. 79 points, honestly. Yeah, it's not really good.
And
It's hard to drink after multiple tastes. All right.
All right.
So, you're going to go a little lower? Go lower?
Nope. I'm just kind of putting my guesses down.
Man, it could be...
I'm going to do a quick run through just
No,
we can't revisit?
No,
Okay.
No revisit. We'll do it afterwards.
I guess so.
Well, then I'll go German on 3.
Okay. My picks are number 1 is Oregon, number 2 my favorite is German. I'll be impressed if it's not, and number 3 being Washington.
Alright, so number 1 with 87 points from me and 87
Both of
points
us.
from Dan.
This is the rounder, more approachable than Oregon.
It's German. From the Penfolds.
Damn.
I made
Oh,
sure.
that's okay.
I made sure not to pick Mosel because I knew that's what he'd be
Sure.
looking for.
Sure.
Yes.
And rounder flavors that'd be consistent
Yes.
with that. Yeah, you totally pulled it over on me. I've actually had this wine before. Yeah, one of my friends brought it around once, but decent stuff. And at the price point, I think it delivers.
Yeah, this was I think $9 or $10. So killer at the price
You know,
point.
and
87 points, buy.
Yeah, I'm a huge advocate for the Mosel, but you know, there's some cool stuff going on in other regions too.
Well, that means I was wrong on number 1.
Yeah, we're both wrong. That means I'm wrong on number 2 as well.
Number 2, we guessed Oregon.
And that's
So,
still the push
88 points are both of ours.
our
Our
favorite. Just rip
tape.
below it. Rip below the tape.
It's Cove, Oregon. 2009 Riesling.
Did you do this?
Huh?
No, we
did
did
the
the sweeter one. Yeah.
The
Nice. I've had this. I've liked it. I'm really glad to give these guys like a good review, especially blind like that. They deserve it.
And their Riesling program is awesome. They do a late harvest Riesling that they only sell out of the winery. You need to check it out if you like Oregon Riesling because it's seriously good.
Yeah.
But this is another great bottle. This one makes store shelves around like between $12 and $15.
Yeah, at the price point, killing it. One of the best places in the valley to visit.
That was 88 points from both of us.
88 plus for me.
Nice. So we both got Oregon at number 2.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no, I picked Germany originally, so that's.
oh, shit.
But now we're back. I'm in the game on both of these.
All right.
Oh,
so,
if that last one's Washington, I'm gonna be. There's gonna be some hate feeling.
Nope. All right. So
Nice,
Kung Fu
nice.
Girl,
Fascinating.
2010 Riesling.
Okay,
Smith
I like
wines.
the 2009 quite a, we did the 2009 on the show, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, a while back,
And we both like that a little bit more. But still, you know.
What did I go on? I didn't write my score down. I went like
Okay.
I went 82.
Yeah, I think you went 82 because this is right a little softer, right? A little more round, sweet, approachable, easy drinking. Not a whole lot of time.
Still not bad. Another one I picked up for like $9. So
All right, Australia. I've had trouble with your Rieslings being stinky before. I've had one that I liked, but
yeah, this one's definitely stinky. We were right on our Aussie pick here.
Man. Penfolds. Hyland. Crazy. Same way it's spelled with the Oregon Vineyard too. Adelaide, however you pronounce that, I don't know.
A pass. Of these three wines, or of these four wines, these three are definitely purchases. If you see them in the supermarkets, check them out. I cannot recommend the Penfolds.
Yeah, for me, easily 1 and 2, and actually, this is pretty good 3.
Yeah,
this is a rounder
it's
style.
a fine bottle of wine. That's
yeah.
good. It's just these are far more interesting.
And
like we were saying about the tropical flavors, like this sort of stepped outside of the Riesling character, right?
Yep.
I mean, like this is where we're getting tropical flavors instead of like the appley whatever flavor. So if that suits your palate more, and especially people that lean more towards like Chardonnays or Pinot Gris,
like your wines rounder, yeah,
this is going to be a great pick for you for Riesling. And I know it's 100%. Well, I don't know this is 100% Riesling. It could be something else.
And I've seen it for like under $10 in some places.
Yep.
So yeah, we're checking out again.
Worth checking these three out.
Check that Cove stuff out if you see it.
Absolutely.
Chaz had a good question
Did we say the full names of these? I don't think we just ripped the bags off.
Okay.
Yeah, so say it.
Escher.
Okay.
Escher Haus from the
Escher Haus from Pfalz, 2009. You're going to have to throw the labels up. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
And then the 2009 Cove Estate Riesling from the Lamp Valley.
2010 Kung Fu Girl, Charles Smith Wines, Washington. Penfolds, Hyland Riesling.
2008.
2008.
Sorry we didn't do that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, they'll see the labels in the show. Chaz got a good question for the day.
Yeah, so I really like setting up blind tastings. We don't do it enough because it requires a little more effort, and we're both pretty lazy. So, what blind shows do you want to see us do in the future? Like, we did Riesling. Obviously, I think we'll probably line up a Pinot one here pretty soon because I really like Pinot.
Easy for us to do.
But, you know, like
cabs
from around the world, you know, you just tell us what you want and we'll try to do it because blind shows are fun.
Yep.
So,
thanks for watching. See you next week.
Bye.